6 Production.
Paper garbage, and then you have the plastic, which is in a yellow bag, like all plastics, like plastics from wrappers, like from your pads and whatnot, the plastic from the pads, the wrapper, the pads in, and like all type, like plastic wrap, plastic bottles are not recycled, like all of the plastics going in that. And then you have then you have the biodegradable one, where all the like eggshells and like even like tissue paper, and like like eggshells and like fruits, like the things from tomatoes if you cut them out and whatever, like all type of biodegradable stuff, like fruits and whatnot and food, they go in the biodegradable waste. And then you have like normal waste, which is like for like the bathroom, like toilet paper, or like your the ladies' essentials and whatnot, and like just normal, like also like for dirt, like if you sweeping or whatnot, like normal waste like that. So we have four
insert definition of biodegradable for those who don't. But I find St. Lucia really lacking in those things, especially recycling and street names and just postal service. Like everybody, I find people don't really ship out. We mostly order stuff when it comes in. So people don't really know the process of going to the post office and be like, hey, I want to send something to Germany. Like if I want to send something to Asheri, I don't even know the real process. But I think at the post office they actually have like a price for the weight of the package. And
that's how it is in Germany.
And also I heard that you cannot send money through the post office.
For real?
Yeah, they take the money. Like if you send, for example, if someone sends a birthday card,
and you have money,
in it, they'll take it.
Just so I want my $10.
Like, so if Asheri send me €10, you go to take my money for what? For what?
But like money, I think if I will have to send money for somebody, I'll have to probably give it to someone that actually go in,
or like try to like,
or like try to hide it in the like stuff or whatnot. I don't know. But like I said, like we have street names everywhere. You have a house number everywhere. If you want to go somewhere, you just put in the street name, the number of the house, and the city the person living in, and you have it on Google Maps. And like it's just easier. Or like if I order something online, it just come in directly to my house, and like I just have to sign and then have the package with me already.
So kind of behind time.
Yeah, kind of. But I mean. And like also like with garbage and stuff, like in St. Lucia you put everything in the garbage bin.
Everything.
Like when my boyfriend, like when I told him about that, he was like, why? Like that's so unnecessary. Like it's so easy to just separate the garbage. Like it's just so easy to like separate the garbage and like and be done with it. Like actually like help the environment and whatnot. Like
Lucians want to do these things. Y'all know y'all don't want to do these things. So I was going to make another point.
Now we don't have points anymore. We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just
rambling on.
Yeah, because honestly, it's really kind of an issue, especially if you want to ship something. Like if, for example, I remember a school came to, like we had a school fair, and one of the schools, they had this huge directory thing that they wanted to ship to us, and it's like they ask you for your postal code. How many people know that their postal codes for the different areas? I think library is,
I don't know, my
library is LC 11101 or something like that. But that's people that they don't know. Like we really don't know these information.
I would say man in Germany, but I don't want people sending me things. So Datenschutz, protecting my data. Datenschutz. She pronounced the word properly. She pronounced it properly every time. Every time I tell somebody how to pronounce, like, now the difficult things for people to pronounce in Germany is the CH, and like, or like saying like ich liebe dich.
Yeah, ich liebe dich. I gotta say it.
Like, it's just like ich liebe dich.
Like it after the
I love you, ich liebe dich. I don't even say it that harder. Ich liebe dich.
Like,
Ich liebe dich.
That's like that.
Ich liebe dich. Or like, hold on. Eichhörnchen. Eichhörnchen.
Eichhörnchen.
Yeah, yeah. Something like that.
Something like that. Okay.
Eichhörnchen, you know what that means?
Okay, I something.
No, that's one word.
Not
That's
I.
one word. Eichhörnchen is one word.
Just now. Let me see if I can guess.
It's an animal. I'll give you a hint.
An animal?
Yeah, it's an animal. You don't have it in St.Lucia.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Squirrel.
What?
Okay.
So let's go to our last topic. Food. Food. This is dumb.
Okay, so Essen. Ich liebe Essen. Ich esse jeden Tag. Auch wenn ich keinen Hunger habe.
Okay.
No, I said I love food. Even I eat every day, even though I'm not hungry. Even when I'm not hungry, I eat food.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's it. But you see, the thing is, we have different metabolism because look at me and look at it.
Celery. Celery.
Like, just look at the difference.
Oh, and admire the skin color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, food.
Yes, food.
Food.
I had a question just now.
Uh-huh.
Wait, let me find it. So what would you say, like, the most common food items that people would eat for, like, breakfast or lunch or dinner?
Sausage.
So I was not expecting that.
Oh, no. Okay. Like for breakfast. Okay, breakfast, like, you know, a lot of people like eat just like cereal. Like, people I know, or like, okay, I'll say the main ones. Cereal, either just like normal cereal with milk, or like cereal like with like yogurt and like fruits and stuff like that, or like eggs, like boiled eggs where you like cut off the, like, you behead them. Okay, so like you behead them.
I don't know how you beheaded an egg.
Okay. No, I mean like hard-boiled eggs basically, and like you, to eat them, you
Just
like
cut the top.
you cut the top and like you eat it. So like stuff like that, and like a lot of we eat we have a lot of bread. Like, you see, we don't have white bread in St.Lucia, we have fine bread, like sweet baby Jesus bread, like bread. We have white bread, we have wheat bread, we have bread with corn, we have bread with seeds, we have all type of bread. So different types of breads. Germans love their bread, and then we have like bread with like cheese and stuff like that, but not like cheese in St.Lucia, like
Not that whole plastic cheese.
like cheese from an actual goat milk, not a goat milk. And then like, yeah, so that's what they normally eat, like eggs and sausages and stuff like that. Like on a good day, like on a Saturday, my uncle normally, he like sets the entire table with like you see the cherry tomatoes, the small ones, like a bowl with small tomatoes, a bowl with like olives, a bowl with cheese cubes and whatnot, and then you have like a platter with different types of meat, like sausages, like ham and stuff like that, to lay out on your bread. And then you have your coffee, and a lot of Germans drink coffee. And then you have coffee and whatnot, and then or tea, and then your eggs and whatnot. So basically eggs and sausages and stuff like that. Not English breakfast, but like, yeah. And some people like me, I don't eat breakfast in the morning.
Let me break down the Lucian breakfast. bread and egg
tea
with a tea. Tea, our tea, bush, bois, then that's bay leaf.
I hate bush tea. I don't like bush tea. I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
Bois, then
Peppermint tea. That's my tea.
peppermint nice tea.
Yeah.
Like any bush that's drinkable, we should go drink it.
They have that type of tea that tastes like potato. Like I'm not joking. The first time I drink that tea was tasting like potato.
Which tea?
It was a type of bush tea, I think.
I don't really know all the bush.
It had like a scratchy. It had like when you swallow it, had like a scratchy feeling to it. It was tasting like it was tasting like it had like a moss green color or something like that. I don't know.
Don't think it's limey.
I don't know. My grandmother would give me that when I was sick.
Once it's when you're sick, I'll not know.
Yeah. When you're sick, St. Lucia have all type of remedies.
Let me tell you a story. A day I had a diarrhea. So asking my mother, what can I possibly do to remedy the diarrhea? Go outside and eat 3 young guava leaves. What?
Soft candles.
Or tie your big toe. They always have
Vicks.
Everything is Vicks. Let's say we're on food.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. Miscellaneous.
Okay. Food. But like, okay, that's like the breakfast. Like for lunch, the typical lunch, like because people working and whatnot, I don't know, like the typical lunch would be like spaghetti, I guess. Like that's at my home. So spaghetti and with like minced meat and stuff like that. That's like the typical food. My mother cooked dumpling the other day. So yeah.
Dashing
fig.
Breadfruit.
Fig. Yeah.
Patat.
We don't have that in Germany.
The thing they call in shoe. I don't even know what's the English name for shoe.
Huh? What?
Those, according to my mother, those. What else?
We don't have fig. We don't have
Macabu.
dashin. We don't have macabu. We don't have
plantain.
We don't have plantain.
All kind of ground food.
We don't have none of that.
Lunch, ground food, and then on a Sunday
with rice and peas,
and the staple,
and chicken back.
The staple chicken back. Another one. Sundays or like basically
pumpkin soup and lamb. My grandmother used to cook that every Sunday.
The Sunday lunch, macaroni and cheese. And all cheesy food and baked chicken, and you have peas, and you have this, and you have that, you have salad, you have coleslaw. That day eating everything nice.
I used to make the box macaroni and put tuna fish in. That's what I used to eat.
But yeah.
But I don't know. Now I like salad, and not because I make. That's not typical. I just like salad in general, so I make a lot of salad at home. But like a typical German food is Spätzle. Now Spätzle is a type of noodle. I know a lot of people don't know what it is. Spätzle. It's I think, I don't know if it's a German wide food. I doubt. I think it's more of a Schwäbisch food. Schwäbisch is from where I like the
area.
The area is like Schwäbisch is like a slang way of talking. So like you wouldn't speak proper German. You would have like a type of accent, like a type of like patois type of way. So it's kind of like a broken down German, I guess. It's still proper, but you don't pronounce some of the words as a whole. Like you shorten words and basically that's like a typical food there. So we are back. And better than ever.
True.
Okay.
God.
So I was talking about the food, right? We kind of had to like cut off for a while. So the Spätzle is like a type of like noodles, and there's a specific way to make it. You make it like by hand, literally like with flour, and there's like a way to like bring the noodles out, some type of like device or whatever. It's not a complicated device, but So that's a typical thing, and then there's like croquetten. Croquetten is it's made out of potatoes, and it's like a small cylinder type of thing out of potatoes, and it's fried. So basically like a fried mashed potato. Inside of it's soft. You can also put like mushrooms inside of it, like small cuts of mushrooms, and then you have like normal like Schweinebraten, which is like pig. We use a lot of like meat and stuff like pig and cow and stuff like that. You hardly, I think I haven't really eaten goat or anything. Like I eat like, or like rabbit. They eat rabbit too a lot. So like I haven't really like eaten these types. I think I eat more like just like cow or pig. That's basically like the main stuff you would get. So I don't know. We don't really have a typical food. Or like you see döner. Döner is a Turkish type of food. This is how döner is like. Döner is, hold on. Okay, so insert picture. Döner is basically this, like, not a pate, but like a bun cut in half, almost all the way to the end, and then you fill it up with sauce, like a specific type of sauce. You fill it up with lettuce and like salad and stuff and coleslaw and stuff like that, and then meat on top of it. And you can either put it spicy or non-spicy, and then you put tomato and whatever, and then you put sauce on it again. And then you have like a burger. It's almost like, it's not a burger. It's just like a wrap kinda, but with a opening, I guess. And it's like bread. It's a cut up bread with like salad, meat, and like sauce and whatever in it, and that's what you eat. That's döner. They have small ones, big ones. You can get the long ones that looking like roti, but they like thinner and longer. And then you can get different type. They make pizza and stuff like that too. And döner fleisch is, I think, from cow, because the Turkish people, they don't eat pig, because the pig, pig eat anything they get. Yeah. So they see the pig as being a dirty animal, so they don't eat it. And that's basically like what you see the kebab thing, that's what it is. It's like kebab meat cut shredded up, put into that, and that's what we buy. Like that's what the teenagers like. And at my bus stop, they have one right at the bus stop, and it's a smart place to put it, because when school starts, everybody going to eat there. Like that's what and that make good money. So yeah.
What else is it? Yeah. What would you say? That's an important question. Seasoning. How would they typically season food? That's an important question. A very important question.
Forwards. Not the Lucian way.
The Lord.
Not the Lucian way. Like you see fish. We don't really eat a lot of fish too, because fish are expensive in Germany. But like, what seasoning? Pepper and salt and barbecue sauce when it finish, or ketchup, and you eat it.
That's all?
Yeah. We don't have a special type of seasoning, to be honest. Like, you have like seasoning for meat specifically.
Like meat seasoning, or
like
fish
seasoning. Like you buy it in the
Uh-huh.
supermarkets and whatnot. But like, if I can remember, like, I don't know. Like when my uncle grilled meat, like he buys it from the butcher, and I don't know if it's seasoned or not, to be honest. I think they just put in like, because when I watch them grill, I just seen them take the meat and put it on the grill,
And having this?
Yeah.
Unless if they
probably
cure it.
Yeah, I think that's what they do.
Unless they put it in like brine.
Yeah, I think that's what they do.
That's what they most like.
Yeah, I don't know, because I never see, like you see the green seasoning, they don't have that. Yeah. I wish they had that.
Lucian's our green seasoning blender, the onion, the garlic,
and with curry and stuff like that. Like
the onions and the
if you want to make corn, it's just put butter like you see, there's a I don't know what's Kräuter in German. It's a type of butter, but like the butter with like the green stuff in it. Like I think
I know it's
yeah.
like butter with herbs or something.
Yeah, butter with herbs and stuff like that. That's what you use for corn, and that's what you use for the meat too. So like they kind of like put that on the meat, or like that's what I do. Sorry. And then you basically grill it like that, and then you just eat your meat with ketchup and fries, or salad.
Now you see the Lucian way, Caribbean way. We're having about 20 seasonings.
Yeah.
Just laid out there, and it's. And the thing is, we don't have measurements.
You don't want to go to Germany now. The food, you're not going to survive with the food.
Trust me, I'll bring my seasoning. I will bring my seasoning. We don't really have measurements. Like, you know,
Yes.
non-black people.
Oh yeah. You have your measuring cup, inner measuring cup, inner measuring cup, inner measuring cup, and you have like all of them laid out like that. The small, middle, big, large, ginormous. Oil, everything, put it in there. 2 grams or whatever, put it in there. Everything you measure in everything.
St. Lucians, Caribbean people will not stop putting seasoning until they feel like their ancestors have said yes.
Yeah.
Basically.
But that's how I just cook too.
Yeah, you estimate is more of an estimation than just okay, we have a pinch of salt,
Yeah.
half a teaspoon of black pepper,
Pepper.
a quarter cup of oil. Hello, I am putting oil until I see all the meat has oil.
Like I think because I learned how to like cook a little bit in St. Lucia, I kind of like using that in Germany now. And like when I now my mother doesn't cook with measurement too. My mother cooking, she cooking.
Yeah.
But like when I at like my boyfriend's house and he cooking, or like we cooking together, like I always taste in it, and I because like I have good taste buds, so I've been told that was not negative. That I didn't mean that to be negative. Anyway, so like I always taste it, and I was like, okay, it needs more salt, it needs more pepper, put a little bit of oil in it. Like I can taste it like out of the food, and then he's like, how you do, like why you, like he said he will not be able to do that. I was like, I don't know, I just doing it, like
Caribbean that it's just
a feeling.
Yeah.
And they don't care if it's giving you diabetes, they don't care if you like your sodium and whatever going high, they don't care as long as it tasting good.
Exactly.
And it going down.
They tell you,
yeah.
I remember this thing, how to stew chicken, and they tell you don't put a lot of water in the pan to drown the chicken, but just enough to make it cook. That's what they say.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Just enough.
You have to estimate just enough so it will have gravy and it will let it cook.
That's nice. But when my uncle cooks, like he doesn't cook with recipe, like with measurements or anything. But like for baking cake is like a big thing in Germany. We don't have no like artificial cake. No, okay, I'll not say that. Cake in St. Lucia nice, but like the cake we have in Germany, that you have like actual, like if you make a strawberry cake, you have actual strawberries like in the I'll send you some pictures of like the cakes and whatever. Like you have actual peaches, you have actual strawberry, you have you're making them with like actual products. Like if you're making like the last time I made an apple carrot cake, I had to cut up an actual apple and actual carrot to put it in the blender to blend it nice and everything with the flour and whatever to make it was a chocolate apple carrot cake. Yes.
Chocolate apple carrot.
Yeah.
Where you see that?
Yeah.
And the thing is, another thing too, we don't have a lot of variety. From the time that
that's
person
true.
say they want a cake, it's either a plain cake, a fruit cake, a marble cake, or a chocolate cake. That's a 4 cake.
But we make a lot of marble cake too. But it's not like a plain cake. Like the marble cake kind of like, you see the picture that always on the powdered sugar type of thing, like the jello type of cake form thing. That's how the marble cake looking by us. That's how it is.
Yeah, like we don't really have. And for example, if you want to make smoothies, you don't have the fresh strawberries or like blueberries to do it. It's always frozen.
Yeah.
And
But me yourself, I never make a smoothie. So Like, I mean, like, I have the fruits and whatever, but I never, like, actually make a smoothie with them. I normally just buy the smoothie from the supermarket.
I mean, the only thing we have here is like tropical fruits. So you just make do with your tropical fruits. But like if you say like you want to do a strawberry cake, it will not have the same taste as having the fresh strawberries.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
That's like the only
That's the only difference.
bad thing about it. Like if you want to make a, I don't know, probably like a blueberry and strawberry cake or like a tart or something, it will not come out the same tart. It will not come out the same way if like, unlike if you had the fresh fruits with you on hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So, like I was saying before, I was really interrupted by the camera dying. Can you ask people for stuff like sugar or flour? Because you know in Caribbean culture that's what we do. Like if we don't have rice, we can go to our neighbor and ask for rice. Can you do that?
No. unless unless like you really like best friends with your neighbor, like you, like for example, like at my boyfriend's place, like then his neighbor is actually a teacher at our school. And so like his parents know each other, they know him from since when he was like a baby and everything like that. So that's like the only way you can like ask them. But like to just go to your neighbor and say like, oh, can I get this and that, like you can, everybody for themselves. If you don't have it, is either you pass your backside into the supermarket, because where I live, we have like we actually have two small supermarkets where I live, and then you have the bigger one is in town basically. So you have like the small supermarkets, and then you can just take your bike and then go quickly to it. Or my mother might send me, or my brother just say, oh Asheri, I forget that, go and buy that for me, you know, like that. Like how you all have like local shops,
Right.
like that's how we have like two supermarkets and stuff. So yeah, but like to ask my neighbor,
We are also blessed in that aspect.
nobody do that. Like unless you're really, like I said, best friends. Like
We are very blessed in that area as well, because our neighbors, like if you want Aki Spanish lime for some people, if we want Aki, you can just ask your neighbor, can I get some Aki from the Aki tree? And say, yeah, sure. Or if you have like what's Pomme des Zen. I forget the English name.
I don't know. That's not
golden apple.
Not golden apple.
That's not sweet apple. That's not sugar apple. Something apple.
That's not sugar apple.
That's not wax apple either.
It's not wax apple. I thought it was what?
Wax apple is different.
For real? No, Pomme des Zen is the bigger
the red one.
Yeah,
The right.
Okay.
If
That's
you
not
want-
love apple.
I think that's what they call it. Yes, love apple. Is you can ask for stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, overseas you cannot really do that. Everybody's
that's
like
true.
fend for yourself.
But like, I mean, it's not like you don't have communication with your neighbors. You do, like if you see them, you'll be like, hey John, what's up? You doing good? Going out for a stroll, man? Okay, there's nobody called John in Germany. There's nobody called John. All of us, we have German names. That's another topic. So yeah, but yeah, basically say, oh hey, how are you? How you doing? You're going out, you know, small talk. Germans love small talk. Small talk turning into long talk. The same way when your mother sees somebody in town and you have to wait there, it's the same way German people just talk to each other.
Let me write
But
that for
some,
my pet peeves.
but some of them different. But not a lot of people take a long time to talk. Some of them like break it off because they like have to go somewhere or whatnot. But yeah, so that's basically it. So that's Germany. It's different. It's big. Like the whole of the airport fit in like south of St.Lucia probably.
Yeah.
Maybe no, not the entire south, but like it's taking up the airport we have in south. It's taking up the entire airport we have in south. Probably bigger than that. So it is bigger than that. It's not probably. It is bigger, and it will take up the entire airport and more of the land in the south. So yeah, that's it big. And but another like a good thing about Germany, you can just like travel. But if you have money, you can just like take your car and travel to France, Italy, Spain,
This is what I'm looking to
Austria,
Germany.
Switzerland. You can just drive there. I mean, you have to cross the border and whatnot, and
Mm.
state your reasons why and whatever. Show your passport. But yeah, you can drive to Norway. You can just take your car and just drive there.
Well, I can drive to Castries and Denry and Soufre, but yeah, planes are our best friend.
Yeah.
So yes,
That's basic. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's more. You have more opportunities. You know, I'm not saying St.Lucia is a bad place, but it's just like you just have more of
the opportunities.
with the opportunities and whatnot. You can like do a lot more with your life, I guess, than what you would do like in St.Lucia. Because like in St.Lucia, like you just in one place like
Yeah,
and everything, and in Germany you can just like do more and yeah. So that's basically it.
That's it.
So if you want to come to Germany, I'll give you my address. I will build shacks for all of y'all.
Story.
Yeah.
Story.
But I already tell Jen I'm taking her to Germany, so she just have to save money. Because I don't pay nothing for her.
It's miracle. So next year, you all might see a vlog next year summer. I'm in Germany for a few.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Well,
so that's it for this series. The difference.
series, it turned to a
Yeah, it
series.
turned into a series. The difference between St.Lucia and Germany. I hope you guys like this little informative comparison video.
Informative.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you love this video. Yeah. I don't know if Asheri wants an Instagram done in the description. I don't know if she will want it, but if she agrees to it, I will put it at the end of the video and in the description box. Don't forget to comment what's your thoughts about anything, and
Tell me if I put my Instagram in there, you guys can either ask Jen if you want to know anything about Germany, or ask me on my Instagram if I allow it, because I am private.
yes.
And I select the people that follow me. So we'll see.
If you're actually followers, you're from Jen's video.
Yeah.
Okay?
So I will know who's that, because
Right.
I am very selective of who follows me.
Right. So
Exactly.
thank you guys for viewing.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
goodbye.
listening to us rant.
Yes, goodbye and Godspeed to everyone. And don't forget to be productive.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.